offense set for a first down play. Hands it off. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Blair. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quarterback extends the play. At the 45 on his way. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Running it to the right. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. If you want to shut this crowd up early, you don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20. He's looking to throw it. A little screen to the running back. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aztecs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll go right back to the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Martinez looking to fire. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hester. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Rides to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Martinez will let it fly. And he's got it! Touchdown, San Diego State!
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. On the ground, it's Blair. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keep it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Can anyone catch him? Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. He's piled up 87 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the right. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
3rd and inches, I'm thinking run defensively. I'm bringing people up. I'm being aggressive, and they choose to pass the football. Kind of catch him off guard, but all those bodies near the line of scrimmage get to the QB and get the sack.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over Florida State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Off-play action on first down. Got a man, it's Fowler. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now after the short completion, it's second down. Quick handoff. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now on third down for this offense. Martinez looking to fire. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the run, it's Blair. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Offense gets set for second down. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. It's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 17, San Diego State 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra: be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The sure hands, it's Fowler.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
The run to the right. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Takes the handoff. It's Blair. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game?
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Aztecs! What about the speed for that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
San Diego State.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They want to run it left here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Using his legs, it's Blair. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Toledo is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 18 to Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, the running back has it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught in the backfield, it's Russo. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, San Diego State.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzz pass on the way. It's picked off! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on first down. Makes his connection. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
UCLA, 34, San Diego State, 14.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it set up on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up second down.
Martinez will let it fly. Pulls it in. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Keeps looking downfield. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he...
A shot toward the end zone. Fires and picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And that's good enough.
He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blair. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field.
And first down.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Offense set on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Aztecs racing to the line in a hurry-up. They go to the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's Elway. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The Aztecs will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, Dave. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, UCLA! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Oh, and you hear this stadium erupting. This crowd at home, they're just waiting to feed off of an explosive play, and they get one right there from their quarterback, doing a tremendous job on the scramble. Outstanding individual effort, and just the decibel level in this place has just gone up, it feels like, tenfold.
And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They're working that left side. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Martinez looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Caden McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. You've got to be able to make good decisions. You've got to be able to deliver strikes through the air, and this guy right now is doing just that.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Going up top on first down. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down.
The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, running back on the move. Dances away from one. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Third down coming.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
UCLA 44, San Diego State 21.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dances away.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Aztecs decide to punt it away.
On to kick
3
it
and
away.
out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner will be brought down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Touch pass on the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
UCLA 47, San Diego State 21.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's going to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna run it. It's Gage. And he's not gonna get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Blair. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense going all in to stop the run. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 16 over Sam Houston. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Martinez will let it fly. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Going up top. He's got it on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Give to the back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
3rd down coming up.
They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Coming after him. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He caught it. And he's wrestled to the ground. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a drive there of 84 yards.
That makes the score UCLA 54, San Diego State 20.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.